And I'm Devin Kupka.
And welcome to
Devin Kupka.
And welcome to TSM's Motorsports Insider from the National Super Speedway. We're going to kind of start off the show on a sadder note. Bruton Smith, CEO of Speedway Motorsports, passed away this week at the age of 94. Bruton made a firm foundation in motorsports with the building first of Charlotte Motor Speedway, and then went on to buy several more tracks, even the one we're at here. Bruton just bought this one this year. This is the first race for SMI. What are your thoughts about Bruton Smith and all he's done in the sport and on his passing?
Well, my thoughts on him is, I think he's a pioneer in the sport, and he's kind of one of the people that have shaped what modern NASCAR is today with the purchase of all the tracks that he's owned through SMI and building Charlotte and, reconfiguring Atlanta and all of that. And, I think, it's just the modern day NASCAR. He's one of the pioneers.
Well, Bruton put the twist on what he did in NASCAR, and knowing Bruton for many years and talking to him, it's like the fan zone that he put in Las Vegas when he built it, the Speedway Club, the condos at Charlotte Motor Speedway. He always thought outside the box. I mean, that's what Bruton Smith is. You look at his tracks, see what he's done. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so we're going to really miss Bruton, and I'm glad to see that he got into the Hall of Fame. Later on in the show, I'm going to talk to Winston Kelly from MON, is also the president and runs the NASCAR Hall of Fame in Charlotte. Let's take a look. Here's a little video on memories of Bruton Smith.
There are few men in the history of NASCAR who have pushed the sport in new directions more than Bruton Smith. For over 6 decades, his impact and vision guided the sport to new heights. Teaming with fellow Hall of Famer Curtis Turner, Smith built the Charlotte Motor Speedway, a racetrack he envisioned as the crown jewel of stock car racing.
I built this place, and it started in 1959 and ran the first race in 1960.
Bruton Smith snips the red ribbon.
It's kind of like I gave birth to this one.
And he likes to work all the time. I mean, 7 days a week. That's Bruton. He's going to work all the time because he enjoyed work.
That racetrack and that staff was so far ahead of everybody else.
He's a tremendous innovator, great mind for things that other people have never thought about, like the Speedway Club, the condos, lighting a big track.
I think sometimes Bruton takes us places years before we think we're going to get there. Bruton had a broader vision, and Bruton has always had a broader vision.
When tracks were being built, we knew we were doing things that were on the cusp, right on the edge. So we became the first company to go public on the New York Stock Exchange.
As businessman, promoter, and track owner, Bruton Smith founded Sonic Automotive and Speedway Motorsports Incorporated. In time, Smith expanded his racetrack empire to a total of 11 tracks on the NASCAR circuit.
I think that being able to acquire speedways and building. Somebody said I'm a frustrated builder. Maybe I am, but whatever it is, I have enjoyed what I do.
You look at his story, you look at Charlotte Motor Speedway and how that speedway came about. It's an amazing success story.
That's the show place, and it is. Bruton turned it into a show place.
He pushed that needle way past where everybody else would have pushed it. He got closer to the edge of the cliff than anybody else did.
Welcome back to TSM's Motorsports Insider. We've made our way to the NASCAR Cup Garage. We're going to talk about what happened on Friday. Hey, the NASCAR truck guys took to the racetrack here on Friday night. What's your thought on that race?
Well, one interesting thing that came out of that race is Ryan Preece won the race on Friday night, and that's actually his second win in a row at Nashville Super Speedway, and also his second Truck Series win in the Truck Series, too, both coming at Nashville Super Speedway.
I mean, he was really dominant throughout the whole race, Kind of fell back a little bit there in the second segment and made his way back up. Man, he was really good on Friday here in the truck race. I mean, what else can you say? I mean, he pretty much dominated the race. Nobody could really catch him. I think he was almost a half straightaway ahead of the second place guy when he took the checker flag. But he won all 3 stages. And to do that and come back and, you know, you have guys that win the first or second stage and then win the third. You know what I'm talking about? So, I mean, really proud of what he did. I tell you what we're going to do. We'll take another commercial break, sponsored by Advanced Auto Parts, and we'll be back here to more TSN's Motorsports Insider. We'll talk about the Xfinity race, then we're going to take a tour of the garage and see what's going on here before the running of today's 100 race. Welcome back to TSN's Motorsports Insider here from the garage at the National Super Speedway. Let's kind of go down through the finishing order of yesterday's truck race here at Nashville.
Yeah, so obviously first place was Ryan Priest, and the driver that came in second was the driver, the number 38, Zane Smith, which he led 70 laps.
We're talking about the Xfinity Series where he took a break. Never tell me a little about what happened yesterday in the NASCAR Xfinity race besides who won.
Well, it was very similar to the Truck Series where somebody did sweep all three stages, stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3, and that was Justin Allgaier. And we had Trevor Bayne finish second, and Ryan Herbst third, and Herbst started on the pole yesterday, but did not lead one single lap in yesterday's race.
I tell you, when he got to the front, we thought, you know, this is going to be a boring race. I mean, he won all three. You had an A.J. Allmendinger. He left for a while. He came up there. I thought, well, you know, and I had talked to A.J. before the start of the race about the conditions on the racetrack and how it is going to be slick. He said it may be neutral now since the rain came through. I mean, I thought he had a chance to win it, but, man, you had nothing with the 7 car. I mean, it was phenomenal, you know, and Ty Gibbs. How many laps did Ty lead?
Ty Gibbs led. I get my papers straight. He led 4 laps.
And there was some sort of controversy. I don't remember exactly what happened on the racetrack. And he kind of got beat up. What are your thoughts about Ty Gibbs? What do you think his future is in racing?
I think he has a very bright future in NASCAR. I mean, last year you saw him when he won a bunch of races in part-time starts. And this year, when we go to this year, he jumped he didn't even do the Truck Series this year. He just went full-on Xfinity Series racing. And, you know, Joe Gibbs has said, you know, he wants to keep him in the Xfinity Series one more year to develop him a little bit more. And I agree with him on that one. You know, don't rush him in.
Yeah, and I think that's the problem. A lot of times they go in the Xfinity Series, they win 3 or 4 races, then you want to bump them up into the Cup Series, and then it's a whole different ball game up there. And you get into problems by running into drivers, and we've seen that a couple weeks ago.
Ross Chastain.
Now, Ross Chastain's a really good guy, but he went into turn 1, he bumped Denny didn't like it, Denny showed him, he waited for him, said, you know, you're not going to do that. And then it was later on in the race, coming off turn 4, that he done it to Chase Elliott. Then he had Chase Elliott mad at him. Well, Chase retaliated. And, you know, it kind of got to the point where it kept doing it, and NASCAR said to the tower, okay, they proved the point. You know, we're going to stop. Enough's enough. So, I mean, that's when you come up too soon, those things that happen. But, you know, it was a great Xfinity race. Nobody really run away with it. They won a lot of races throughout the pack. And so, it was a good race. I tell you, we're down in the garage area. They're warming up the Cup cars. They're actually taking the Cup cars and getting ready to take them to inspection. You can see Chase Elliott behind us here. We're getting ready to take the garage tour walk in just a few minutes, and we'll give you the starting lineup for that. And I tell you what we'll do. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back here from the garage area and take our garage tour here on TSN from the National Super Speedway.
Ooh, call Logano. Hey, Joey, you can save money if you fill up at Shell if you use Advanced Auto Parts Speed Perks.
Dude, I'm way ahead of you.
You saved at the pump?
Yeah, I saved at the pump.
The pump?
The pump.
He saved at the pump!
Woo! Now you can save at the pump when you shop at Advanced Auto Parts. Learn more at advancedautoparts.com/gas rewards.
Now, it's my turn.
I'm alongside Daryl Kenny. We're at the National Super Speedway for today's running of the Ally 400, the second running of the race for TSN. Today, weather looks like it's going to be a factor. It's very hot like it was last year. Do you think we'll get the race in today?
You know, it's hit and miss with the weather. That, you know, it's hot as Hades right now. I know that much. We're about about 1:30 and Tennessee. You know, we'll see what happens. We had no clue yesterday before the race, but hey, they got the track out there, and we went off that schedule. Let's get in and talk about a few of the guys that we think have a chance or needs to win a race. And one of those is Mark Truex Jr. Now, you know what? Signed this week to come back to go get it. Do you think that Mark was going to lead, or do you think he's got to let me make this a good media story?
I would say probably make it a good media story. I think he's starting to get up there in age now, and with the adjustment of the next-gen car, it's probably not I would imagine Joe Gibbs might have had to sign mini-series. Yes, Mark Truex does need a win. I don't know how well he's going to perform in the playoffs if he doesn't get a win. He's one driver that does need a win.
You know, and you look at a driver that really needs a good finish today, and that's Kyle Busch. Yesterday during cup practice, he spun out. I mean, he was going to start telling the field, and that's where he's going to start today because of his incident and, you know, spinning out in qualifying. If anybody's racing, just like I said, the start of the new Genesis 7 car, the playing field is even. You do not know who is going to win this race. And I've been in this stuff for 40 years. And this year, I think, has been some of the best cup races that I've seen in years. Ben, overall, what are your thoughts about how the race is this year?
I think this is absolutely phenomenal. This is compared to what's been happening for the last seasons. Every race, well, not every race, but most races this season seem very exciting, coming down to the finish line. You know, a lot of exciting races. Not perfect, though, but it's a very good product so far.
Well, we'll see if Jimmy Hammond or Joe Degano from the front row can take home the Ally 400 here from the National Super Speedway. We'll take a break and we'll come back, and it's time to take a walk through the Nascar Cup Garage. Here. Welcome back to live in the Cup Garage here at the National Super Speedway. Okay, Devin, let's get the fans at home. Let's start walking down here and let them see what the Cup drivers are doing. So let's head this way down here.
AJ Dinger right there. He's a good stringer. As you've seen, we saw it last year at Indianapolis.
I like the paint scheme.
I do too. No slots.
Here's so let's kind of walk
Yeah, this car's been pretty much a rotating car all season. Sometimes it's used for Ford as a Ford, not necessarily a Ford development driver, but research and R&D that Ford gathers this season.
We're down at the end of the garage. We'll take a break here on TSN Motorsports Center. We're going to the other side of the garage. We'll finish up the door over there. We'll be back.
Ooh. Call Logano. Hey, Joey, you can save money if you fill up at Shell if you use Advanced Auto Parts Speed Perks.
Dude, I'm way ahead of you.
You saved at the pump?
Yeah, I saved at the pump.
The pump?
The pump.
He saved at the pump!
Woo! Now you can save at the pump when you shop at Advance Auto Parts. Learn more at advanceautoparts.com/gas rewards.
Now, it's my turn.
Look who we walking on.
Larson, 400. Today he's starting in the position.
So what? This is who they call easy money. Kyle Larson. This guy is one up, whatever. You can always count on Kyle Larson. You gotta watch him. Sometimes he's a sleeper and he shows up, or sometimes he's a hot button and pulls off sleeper.
Yeah, and I want to pass on this very. Win of the season. Now, this season, obviously, we have the next gen car. That's something we get used to.
And you know, you think the guys will catch on to that little, it's not really been something like the old car combination that will work, and if you can win several races. With this new car, that's just not happen. You walk down here, saw for Martin Truex, or yep. And McDowell, here's Kyle Busch's. Kyle complimentary with Alison Paul, like talking about Devin. So how do you think he's filling out and speaking practice?
It's something to bounce back from. He has to start back today for today's race. And as we look and pan a little bit past Kyle Busch's, we look at
Okay, the way we're going to look, Ross's car is nice and smooth. He don't have any dents or bumps on it. And let's hope there's no retaliation from anyway. And it's like, when you go to market, guys, when you go to Walmart, are guys that have the best chance of winning. Lost chance. What do you think?
Oh yeah, he's been up front all season. He finished second at Atlanta this season and ended up with. As we said, these guys had a phenomenal season. Landis got caught up in some trouble earlier throughout the whole season. Ross Chastain finished here second last year. I mean, you can't count this guy out.
You never can. Well, we're just about down to NASCAR. Most of the cars are going NASCAR Tech. Hey, Devin, it's going to be a well of a race day. Got to be hot unless it rains, and cools the racetrack down. You got some picks who you think can win, but let me tell you something. Could I say a guarantee that this particular driver's going to win? There's no way. As we look back at the guys, look at the starting order you have here. Guys back there that haven't won, who do you think might today pull off a win?
Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, you got Tyler Wright, maybe from the 16th position, maybe.
Okay, you got Kurt Busch. Now he's already won.
Yeah, he already won.
Kurt put, guys, we talk about this. We try to give you some insights as far as us. We really don't have a clue. We say this driver might win. I mean, you got a field of great drivers here, and any one of them, in any certain time, with this new car, could pick up a win. And saying that, I think it's going to be an exciting race today, don't you?
Oh yeah, I think the fans are excited. The race has been phenomenal this season, especially at these types of tracks. I'm excited to watch it today.
I am too. On behalf of both of us, thanks for joining us here for TSN Sports Insider. We'll see you in a couple of weeks for the Atlanta Motor Speedway as Deb and I will host TSN Motorsports Insider. Thank you for joining us, guys.